Hey, what's up everyone? Frank Valkyrie here. Welcome to the channel. Here we are again for another day. I hope you're having a fantastic week anywhere you are. And also thank you very much. I think with 75,000 subscribers, very kind of you. Very kind of you. Also my imaginary battler is very happy about that. So anyway, I just wanna, before we go into another reaction, this week I posted a few vlogs with two different cameras. Like the older one I think was with the GH5, still experimenting with it. And the one of yesterday was with the Black Magic, so the sound was with the microphone from the camera, so that's what was a little strange. But I really enjoy those type of vlogs, very cinematic, kind of. I like taking images in 12 beat. So let me know what you think. And today we're gonna go back to Pedro Infante. And I also have to share another thing. I'm so happy for my friend Alessandra Bonadonna that she's almost hitting 1,000 subscribers. She's starting to doing reactions. So like a little bit I have somebody helping me out doing reactions of Soda Stereo. Yes. Not that we mind, just kidding. Anyway, let's dive straight into more Cuando sale la luna. The lyrics are right here. And I'm your host with this nice white shirt. Why am I touching myself? Why am I? Don't look at me like that. Why am I touching myself? Let's go before it gets weird. Before it gets weird. It was already weird from the start. Pedro, I have a question. What is behind those clouds? What is behind those clouds, Pedro? What? Phone, why did you close up on me? Oh, we go on.
Deja que llegue la noche, pa' que empiece nuestro amor. Deja que las estrellitas me llenen de inspiración para decirte cositas muy bonitas, corazón.
What a great voice this guy. Of course, those old recording. I actually don't know if they were like already like engraving the sound on vinyl or something, because this is such a unique type of sound of the time, you know? And of course we have come a long way in recording technology, even though still we should argue about analog recording and digital recording. I mean, it seems there are some advantage in analog recording, a little bit the same way that still 35 millimeter cameras or 70 millimeter cameras, they just record a spectacular picture. I mean, like you need, like today we are at the point where a digital camera like the Red or Harry, they deliver incredible quality of 8K, whatever, like the same resolution almost as a 35 millimeter camera. But a 35 millimeter camera is still 35 millimeter camera. So the same way for the analog recording, it's just very difficult to manage and process and everything. But anyway, let's go back to the lyric. Deja que salga la luna, deja que se meta el sol. Let the moon rise, let the sun go out again, I suppose. Let the night fall for our love to begin. So romantic. I like those old sort of Western movies. My dad is a great lover of those 50s, everything John Wayne, everything like whatever it's Western type of vibe, he watches it. So as a kid I remember a lot of those movies on TV from the 50s, and I always liked the photography and the vibe and the studio vibe as well. So anyway, let's continue the song. Enough anecdote for...
Yo sé que no hay en el mundo amor como el que me da, y sé que noche con noche va creciendo más y más. Y sé que noche con noche va creciendo.
Oh, I like this, doing almost a little bit of yodeling falsetto there. So nice. And it's super romantic, of course. He's doing the serenata. I don't know how you say in Spanish, like when you get the guy singing under the window, we call it serenata. I forgot the name in English or in Spanish. I don't know. If you know, just write it below. It's funny. And he keeps going, and I know that night by night it grows more and more. When I'm in your arm, I always wonder how much fate hold me, who paid me with you. Well, I don't think this is the correct translation. Let's see. Quanto me debía el destino que contigo me pagó. I think it's more like correct to say how much am I in debt with my destiny that he repaid me with you, or something like that. I might be wrong, but I'm trying to translate on the spot there. That's why my life, I give everything to you. Ah, wow. How much in debt I'm with my destiny, because he gave me you. He gave me you, that you are worth so much more of everything, and that's why I give you everything back, because you're just priceless. Pedro, you're making debt with your mouth here. You gotta watch out. You gotta keep that stuff up afterwards, It's not just a serenata, when you're like da 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 da, and then after you don't keep up. You gotta keep up. You gotta keep up, Pedro. Woo! Oh man, I love it. I love it. It's like the whole, like, half a video, it's just him playing guitar under what it seems like the moon coming out, probably behind the clouds. And it's like very intimate and isolated, and all of a sudden when the whole like other instrument come in, they appear out of the blue. They were always there from the start, listening to his lament of love. I love it. Hey, here we go. Hey, princess. She's talking to you.
Cuando estoy entre tus brazos, siempre me pregunto yo, cuánto me debía el destino que contigo me pagó. Por eso es que ya mi vida toda te la entrego a ti. Tú que me diste en un beso lo que nunca te pedí. Yo sé que no hay en el mundo amor como el que me das, y sé que noche con noche va creciendo más y más.
Wow. You're setting yourself up, my Pedro, huh? Your love grows night by night, day by day, and then, and then, and then, and then.
Y sé que noche con noche va creciendo.
I love the falsetto. Such a delicate falsetto, and he held it for so long, and then back. Wonderful, wonderful voice, this guy. I don't know if he's like more of a baritone or a tenor. He's a very... Always with a little bit more resonance, a little bit more volume at the end, a little bit in the style of arias, that always in the area of lyrical music, opera music, you get the last part, where there's the crescendo to the big note, whatever that is, whatever the type of singer. I probably think it's more of a baritone, though. What a wonderful romantic song. And also, makes me think also the veneration towards a person. Let's, if you want to stick around, let's talk 2 minutes about that. it's also fascinating because there's nothing worse in life than having some feelings for someone that it's far away, like, so you have time to develop a sort of your own perception of that type of feeling. You get enamored with the feeling, with the love that you feel for the other person, and you don't even know if the other person feels that way. So this is the strange thing that we have, that I think was very common back in the days when people had difficulties also connecting, like you couldn't phone home because you didn't have like a cell phone everywhere, or you were an immigrant working far away from your house and you could only send telegram. So people kept holding into that feeling that they felt in the beginning, and they developed their own illusions, so to speak, that not necessarily was felt the same way on the other side, or whatever the recipient of the love was. We don't know. In many cases, was reciprocated from both sides, and the distance only made stronger that connection. In other instances, people were faced with utter disappointment when they found out that everything they'd been longing for, once again confronting one another, it just wasn't there. It was that illusion, that holding on, that gave you hope in the moment of being at the war or far away on a cargo ship or a cruise ship working for many months, and then when you came back, that feeling just vanished, vaporized by the reality of not being reciprocated. So I see those things as very amusing, but on a different note, also very dangerous, can be potentially dangerous. You always have to watch out not to get enamored with your own feelings. Anyway, always spread love. And I'll see you later in another reaction. Go check my vlog. Show some love to one of my vlogs. Let's make those vlogs go over 1,000 views. We are many of us. We can do that. See you in a bit. Ciao.